go up
Bruh.
past the rocket. Yeah, we can handle Iron Man.
A few moments later.
Getting this Jeff. GG. You ain't even. What does that even mean? Oh, start digging in your butt twin is crazy.
What's up, y'all? Smoo here on the Barry's channel, and today I wanted to just do a VOD review of this gameplay I got on Thor. As you saw in the beginning, they banned Angela for whatever reason, right? Like, I don't understand why we're banning Angela, but let this be a lesson to anybody else that decides to ban Angela, because that does not mean you'll win. Honestly, y'all messed up by putting me on my best character, and I did not go crazy this game. Honestly, it was a team diff, but let's get into the action here. Yang diving in his usual, you know, Venom Thor duo tanking. I'm over here kind of playing it safe, just taking out the mine so my rest of my team can kind of walk in. But look where my team is, bro. Like, everybody's up top. I kind of sell Bucky here, I'm not even gonna lie. Look, I grabbed the health pack from him and then I leave him because I think Yang calmed me at this point. Something about him was like stepping back, so I went ahead and stepped back just to help him with that. But unfortunately, I sold my Bucky. I'm sorry, bro. Won't happen again, I promise. But, you know, this is the longest that we've been able to, like, actually be here, right? Like, normally playing this point, everybody wants to go main, right? But we decided to stay around this backside for a very long time. And we just didn't give up, right? Like, honestly, just waiting for the team to mess up, right? Because they don't know. They clearly don't know how to fight up against a team that decides to fight here, right? Like, we chose the engagement here. We didn't fight on the enemy team's terms. We fought on ours. Our Invis ults here, giving us health and stuff. We almost got that kill, and what do? We finally get somebody. Now it's time to kind of push out, right? I look around, make sure my healers are safe. I see the Moon Knight up top. I'm not letting him be up there for free, right? Like, people love letting Moon Knight sit uncontested. People love letting Rocket sit uncontested. You see me chasing him too, right? I'm a little slow in the ult. You heard the enemy Thor ult first, which is whatever, right? Like, he probably got a bunch of spam damage, whatever. Unfortunately, we did not kill the Rocket before he can ult. Is what it is, right? But look at the sustain here, right? I go back to my healers, right? Look, my healers are safe in this little pocket here, and I know they're safe because I checked on them, right? I went back to them, got healed, and honestly, this fight is really pretty much over. Like, there's still a couple people alive, but we wind up winning. I see the Moon Knight try to, like, hide from me. Like, no, no, no. Again, right? I'm making sure that Moon Knight cannot stand here, right? I take space from squishies like Moon Knight, okay? I mentioned that in another video. And now, what do me and Yang do? We're going to, or Yang and I do, excuse my English, we're taking space. I have to step back, though. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay up there as long as I wanted to. However, it was just enough time to stop them from being able to just touch at the last second, right? And I think the most important thing there that I want to highlight is the fact that me and Yang did not die overextending. We took as much space as we needed to ensure capture. And so now, we're kind of fighting. He unfortunately actually dies there. We actually die a couple times, right? And I'm a little late to understand that we're down 2 players here. And so I'm like trying to play up. For some reason, press awakening. I cancel that joint with the quickness, okay? Look, that very bad awakening, but I went back to my corner. I'm chilling, waiting to get healed. And now that Yang is back, we're gonna dive in. And so boom, wait for Yang. I step up. I dash twice. I put my bubble up, and I actually get a kill, which is good. The team winds up getting a couple kills here, which is really good for us. I step back, make sure the team's okay. Now I'm stepping forward. Now this is another area where I kind of mess up, right? I should took height with Yang, but I kind of stood main, but luckily he dives in before too much aggro was on me, so I don't take that much damage, right? I avoid the Thor ult, Yang ults, and we just win the fight clean, right? Like, easy. I think there's still like a couple people here, and it's like, oh, the Storm ulted. Okay, Storm ults. There's nothing we can do about this, right? And it's Jeff Nato. There's nothing we can do about this. We just gotta chill. At least I know I gotta chill, right? I know they're gonna get people, right? But I also know that me and Bucky were chilling, so we're definitely gonna be able to clean that up no matter what. A little Punisher up here. What'd I tell y'all, bro? I'm taking space from people. That is my main objective as a tank. I take the space. I'm not gonna let Punisher or Moon Knight or Rocket sit in places for $3.99, I'm going to go contest them. Because if I don't, who will? To be honest, right? Like, you could argue DPS can do that too, right? And I think even Yang said it, like, DPS can take space, and that is 1000% true, but I definitely think it's easier for tanks to take that space, and so that's what I do. And we get the point, right? And so now we're kind of like, we shouldn't even be standing here for real, like, it's just spam damage. Even main is a little crazy, but you know, we can kind of like pretend to use card as cover, even though I do wind up stepping back if it took too much damage, right? So I'm like waiting to get healed. My healers are looking at my Iron Man, good for them. And Yang goes in, right? I'm late to the party for sure, right? But what do I catch? I catch the Punisher trying to set up, right? What are you doing, sir? We take him out. We have ults going off, and we're going to win this fight. I try to take out the Squirrel Girl ult, so to make sure my healers don't die, because no one else knows how to shoot it. So I tried at least to help, but honestly a waste of time. I should have been taking space with Yang and Bucky, right? Like, Bucky went crazy. But honestly, you know, we take that fight pretty easily. And, you know, now we're like sitting on cart. We got 3 on cart, making sure that it moves somewhat decently. I'm over here on an off angle trying to see what I can do, if I can take some attention off of some other people. Unfortunately, Bucky does die. So now we're down. Oh, he comes back, but but Punisher ult. So now I'm just chilling. No need for me to peek that, right? Like, let Punisher, hoping my teammates also just don't peek. Unfortunately, Bucky winds up dying again. I do get a kill, so it is a trade going on here. But oh, okay, hold on. Do I get anything? Nothing off the ult, unfortunately, right? And now we are actually, I think, down because Yang wound up dying too, and then I died. So yeah, lost fight. It is what it is, right? We got the cart pretty far, right? Let's, instead of just forcing main, which we did do and got pretty far with, let's see what happens if we try to go like right side here, right? Like try to play this cover a little bit, and unfortunately, Storm and Jeff ult again. They got it, right? Like, they wanted to combo ult. Like, there's nothing we can do about this. Lost fight. GG. Go next. Let's try again. Let's go left side. We're gonna try something different, right? Like, we died. We know what works, or we know what doesn't work. Why try what doesn't work yet, right? Like, again, right? And so, luckily, we didn't die in there from the ulting Thor. That was actually a crazy setup for him. And the Storm is throwing here by being inside, right? There's no reason for you to be inside. And then Thor came back way too soon, right? Like, you thought you was going to get something. My Bucky going to hook you real quick. And so, now my Bucky's ulting. I tried to bully their Bucky before he could ult. Unfortunately, he got it off anyway. I'm holding Awakening way too long. I should have canceled it, to be honest. But luckily, our cloak ulted, so I'm like playing cart / the ult here. And just popping some Awakening shots, trying to see if I can just get a little something as I wait for the team to kind of restabilize before like jumping in, right? I get the Storm, which is good, and now I'm on a healer. Easy kill. Yang already took space, right? Like, I'm kind of like, I was playing a little back there. You could argue I could have played up a little bit further, but, you know, either way, right? We're getting stuff done, okay? We don't play. And so my play here now is I'm spamming down main to get my ult, because as soon as I get ult here, I'm going to pop it to stop anybody from coming up main, right? So you have to go. You saw the Bucky try to go like that flank angle. That's the only way you can come to get to the point. But you don't have enough time to do all that jumping. So boom, we win first round pretty easily. I'd say we walked them. You know what I'm saying? All 3 points, like easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. So now let's go ahead and see what we do on defense. Look at where my Iron Man is. Look at where my Venom is. I'm like, oh dang, let me move up just a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have as good an escape as Venom or I guess technically Iron Man either. But I still play up, right? Like, I'm not going to just, you know what I mean? I'm still going to at least show some presence here. I could have popped Awakening, but I don't there. Like, and then I realized, I'm like, okay, I'm about to have like 2 people looking at me, waiting for Yang to kind of take some aggro before then I can go ahead and try to take some aggro. I take out some Namor squids, and then I'm going to take out Namor too, right? Like, you see how much aggro's on Yang right now? Like, I had the easiest one of my life while he's literally tanking. I meant to say taking on like 4 different people, right? All that attention, and they still couldn't kill him, right? Boom. Easy team win, right? Like, super easy. Like, honestly, like, it's funny because I think Bucky gets MVP this game, but I'd argue Yang was MVP. That man was taking the attention of like 4 or 5 people every single fight, bro. Like making it so easy for everyone else to just get the kills, right? That's what good tanking looks like, right? Like even I do a good job at, I think I do a good job of like taking out like easy targets, right? Like isolating somebody and picking them off after Yang has, you know, divided the rest of the team's attention. But this is pretty standard, right? Like we're just walking them, to be honest. Like this is defense, right? I peeped the Moors on the right. Yeah, I'm not letting you say that for free. But I realize our team's like backing up because of the Venom, right? So I say, let me go back. I peel for my heals. Remember that, okay? Now, granted, you know, but you also peep, like, our healer didn't back up all the way, right? It wasn't impossible for us to, like, you know what I mean? Like, catch up to our healer. I don't know how I got hit by the Immortal. I swear I was outside of it, but whatever. I get outside of main. I try to find some cover to play. Gang jumps in. Now here I go, jump in. Do I ult here? Oh, I do, but the Luna ulted too. So good play by the Luna. Unfortunate timing by me, right? Like I will say I ulted probably like a frame after she ulted. So if I just was just a little like, I guess weak on the trigger, I would have been fine. They had a good Magneto ult. Good on them. Iron Viz ults here. And this is a pretty good ult, allowing us to at least hold them off a point just a little bit longer here. Unfortunately, Storm ults, and so probably not much we can do here, right? Like, ooh, I got slept and everything. Yeah. Like, oh, and they ulted again. So now I'm like, okay, like I'm giving them point a little bit. I'm gonna try to cycle with Yang. Unfortunately, he dies. I probably could have stepped up a little sooner, to be honest. But I realized I'm the only one on point, so I'm like trying to like, you know, be a little careful, go back to my rocket, get my heals, and I'm like, okay, maybe, just maybe, I can live long enough for Yang to come back, but honestly, I think that was wishful thinking, and I was probably better off just setting up for the next fight. And so that's another, like, area, like, you know, that I could improve on, is understanding when the fight is lost, and just start setting up for the next one, right? Like, if we all died sooner there, we went, especially as far up as we was holding them, we all could have came back and fought them again. Unfortunately, like our deaths were a little staggered, and so we weren't able to, you know, I guess come back in time. Okay, Struggle ults. I try to shoot at it again. Like I shouldn't be doing that, right? Like that is not a priority for me. Like pray that the other people on my team shoot it, and see like all that time I spent shooting it, I could have been helping Yang out, right? So misplay by me for sure. But what I will say is I do play this next part correctly, right? I play this corner, I get healed up, I take height because I know Scorpion wants to play it. No, that's what I've been saying all game, right? I'm denying high ground, I'm denying space, right? And now I see a bunch of squishies in the back. Yang is almost there. I'm playing back here. I'm on the squishies, right? I get ult, beautiful. Pop that joint, bang, get 1 kill. Team gets a couple kills. I step back just a little bit to get my bearings, right? But I realize, okay, my team's here. We're winning the fight. Let's go ahead and step up. Yang is in there. I was gonna body block for him, but he wound up waking up and leaving. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like we out of there, right? What I do? Set right back up on the height, baby. This is my home. This is my place. This is my space. I'm not giving it to you for free. I try to hit a little cheeky hammer throw in the storm there. I miss it, whatever, right? But I also put down my joint. I see Yang go in. I cancel my awakening. I jump in there like, come on, we boxing now. We forced literally every single support ult that fight. And all we did was Yang dove in and I put bubble down. That was it. And we forced 3 support ults. The craziest trade of 2025, I promise. So now I'm walking back up with my healers. Oh, okay, no, it's just me and it's just me and one of my healers, I guess. Unfortunately, Rocket dies. I pull up when I mean as fast as I could, right? Like, and unfortunately, we lose the fight. Or, well, I die. Let me not say we lose the fight, right? At least not yet. I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit here. It looks like Yang's are, yeah, wait. It looks like we won it, actually. What the heck? I only rewinded just to see what the kill feed was, but it looks like we didn't actually completely lose that fight, right? And so now, and you know what's so funny watching this back? I don't even remember registering that fire is Human Torches, right? But you're going to see in a minute here, I actually go and start contesting him, right? That's when I noticed he was there, right? When I saw him flying, right? And so now I see my Iron Man, like, kind of look at him. I'm like, okay, let me see if I can go, like, you know, bully him a little bit. And I do, right? I drop him out the sky. Boom. I deny that space. He wanted to play this corner up here. I said, no, you can't play the corner. Now, I'm in a little, like, hot water. Like, the enemy team definitely should have looked at me when I was doing that, because I was, like, that was like kind of like flanky, but we're never punished. Yang dives in yet again, and honestly, this is just another fight win, another GG for the duo tank combination that is Smoo's Thor and Yang's Venom. You feel me? Like, we're just in here. I'm over here just cleaning up kills with the team, obviously. We have Biz ult. Look at this Jeff. So I pop ult hoping that I can like kill the Jeff, but my Bucky gets the kill. And so I mean, we win, right? Like, there's nothing else. Like, they don't have enough time to get back. That's what it is. GG. But shout out to Mrs. Tenacity. You know, had to hit you with a little rage bait after y'all banned my Angela. You feel me? I don't like it when you know, I think she said something about like, oh, it's not a target ban. Like, oh, okay, well, why are we banning Angela? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, GG to her. Start digging in your butt, twin. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll catch y'all on the next one. GG.